Yo, what's up? It's SNT and you're watching The Bike Show. This is the weekly series where we check out some of your amazing bike builds. If you want a chance to get your bike featured, all the information is down in the description and on the screen right now. Before we start the video, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. And now sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and at the end, let me know in the comment section down below which bike was your favorite. But now, moving on to the first bike of the day, which is a 2009 Yamaha WR125x from Croatia. There's a lot done to this bike, but some of the biggest things are a Husaberg Front-end conversion, Mivv Exhaust, and a beautiful custom bold graphics kit. Dude, Bold Designz definitely knows how to make a bike look good. I really like how you had the Yamaha text going across the side from multiple plastics. Looks really clean and really fresh. I really like this graphics kit and especially the color scheme you've gone for. And I also appreciate how you stayed consistent with the color scheme. Just looks really good when someone really focuses on staying consistent with the color scheme and not introducing a lot of different colors that doesn't fit together. You did a great job on the design part of this bike. He said he's not completely done with the bike. He's still planning on painting more parts to add more detail and also even maybe tuning the engine to get more power out of the thing. But even if you're not done, this bike looks absolutely amazing. One of the most beautiful VR125s I have ever seen in my life. You did a great job. You definitely know how to design a bike and ride one as well. So overall, amazing bike. Good luck with the build. And thank you so much for starting off the show with this beautiful VR125 Supermoto project. Thank you so much. And now let's move on to the second bike of the day, which is a bike you're probably really familiar with, which is BLDH 2018 KTM EXC 500 6-stage supermoto project, which is one of the craziest supermotos on the internet right now in my personal opinion. So I feel really honored to have him on the show. This bike has way too many parts for me to mention in this video, but some of the parts include a full system Mivv exhaust with that crazy blue and carbon muffler which fits the bike perfectly. He also has a Beringer Brake Kit, Pro Supermoto Wheels, full suspension done for Supermoto, KTM LED Headlight, and also that crazy fluo orange and blue graphics kit, making this the ultimate clickbait machine. But yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful for real. This bike has gone through 3 different stages. The first one when he bought it brand new in 2018 as an Enduro KTM. Then he turned it into a beautiful white clean Supermoto. Looked really good with a white and orange color scheme. And then he totaled it on a Supermoto race and rebuilt it into this beautiful clickbait machine. I mean, for real, you can't really deny that, you know what I mean? It definitely is a clickbait machine, but it is one of the most beautiful Supermotos that is out there right now, for real, in my personal opinion. Like, I'm not just saying that, this is so well put together. Attention to detail is on point, and there's not really much you can say about this. He wanted me to roast this bike, but I mean, I can't really say anything. This is perfect. The only thing maybe if you're not going back to a white look would be to powder coat the rear spring. But other than that, this bike is on point. If you want to know more about this bike, check him out on YouTube, BLDH. I will leave a link in the description so you can check him out. But overall, a really cool build. I feel honored to have it on the show. But thank you so much for sending this beauty into the show. Third bike of the day is from Heden Moto and it's his 2007 Husqvarna TC 450 Supermoto project. It started out as a really worn out dirt bike and then he tore it down and rebuilt it from the ground up into this beautiful Supermoto. He replaced a lot of parts on this bike, but some of the ones worth mentioning are the XL Supermoto wheels, black plastics it looks like, powder coated rims and powder coated engine covers. There's still a few things left he wants to do, including a custom brake setup and maybe even a custom graphics kit to tie this build together. But still, it looks really good and you've done some big work on this bike, making it look really cool. And it's not every day you see a TC 450 Supermoto. But overall, really good job. Good luck moving forward, finishing up this beautiful build, and thank you so much for sending it in to the show. Now we have another bike from another talented Swedish creator. This one is filmed by John and it's his 2000 something KTM EXC 450 Supermoto build. It started out as a stock EXC 450 and then he did a few changes that made a huge difference to this bike and turned it into this super clean supermoto. Some of those parts include a pair of supermoto wheels, a white seat cover, and a beautiful custom bold graphics kit. If you've been watching this series, you know that I am not a big fan of transparent fuel tanks, but on this bike it fits perfectly because it's a white bike and the fuel tank is pretty much white, so it looks really good. So maybe keep that in mind. If you're not gonna put some covers on the fuel tank, make a white bike. It will look really good. This is another perfect example that you don't need to do a lot to make your bike stand out and look absolutely beautiful. You just need to stay consistent with the color scheme that you have chosen, and also get a nice paint job or a custom graphics kit, just like a bold Designz kit. It makes a huge difference and definitely makes your bike stand out and give it more personality and makes it truly yours. But overall, you did a great job with this bike, and if you haven't checked out films by John already, make sure you do it on YouTube. He makes some crazy supermoto videos. You won't regret checking him out, so I will leave a link in the description. But John, thank you so much for sending in your 450 to this show. And of course, we can't have a Supermoto Project Edition without a KTM EXC 125. So that's exactly what we got as the last bike of the day. It started out as a regular enduro bike and then it turned it into this beautiful supermoto. The engine has been tuned with quite a lot of parts, including a VHM 11.6 cylinder head, a Vertex piston, a SXS CDI box, a HDS exhaust pipe with a cat race muffler, twin air filter, Boysen reed valve, 39mm Keen PWK carburetor, Prox clutch, and ported engine blocks and cylinder. He also installed a quick shifter on this bike, and I've personally tried it on a KTM EXC 125. It just feels so weird to go through the gears giving full throttle, but it's definitely a fun experience. That was a good addition to this bike. In terms of styling, he has a KTM LED headlight, fork strings, seat cover, anodized rims, and a custom graphics kit, really tying this bike together. Then he also has a Brembo brake setup, a 320mm VMX brake disc, and the suspension is all set up for supermoto. It's a beautiful bike and it has come a long way from the start. Thank you so much for sending it in to the show. But that was the 5 amazing bikes from this week's Supermoto Project edition of the bike show. Let me know in the comment section down below which bike was your favorite, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers, and if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so YouTube can start recommending this series to more people. But that's pretty much it for this video, so thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, stay awesome, be positive. It's been SNT, and I'll see you in the next one.